Yes, they've come to Twickenham to record another piece of rugby history. 6 amateur players in the 22, 4 of them in the starting lineup, all of whom win their first cap. Can they beat England again, just like they did when the two teams last met in Salta in the summer? Well, England have to face facts these days. It is they who are ranked 8th in the world. They cannot have it both ways. If in the summer when they go south they're too tired to perform, how can they be underprepared now at this time of year? England have to start to turn it around. And in the light of last week, there were plenty of issues that needed to be addressed this week if England are going to get this Investic Challenge Series up and running as far as they're concerned. But Argentina lying in wait to ambush again. And now he gets his wish. Wilkinson going for that early drop goal like he did last weekend. And he's not been playing in that position for Stade Francais. Look at Moody going again. England's blonde bombshell, and it breaks for Cueto. Cueto! Can he get away from Aguja? Well, he doesn't, and he loses the ball as well. He's normally a reliable kicker. This, of course, his first taste at this level for the 24-year-old. But if he's going to pick a kick, that will be the first one from that position. This to give England a 6-3 lead. Wilkinson, has he got it? Yes, he has. Rodriguez, no problem that time. Growing belief. Here's Rodriguez. Oh, he's judged that one beautifully. Although it is a windy day, remember. Wilkinson, but from there, even on the windy day, those posts are just not wide enough for that man. I think it's fair to say it's not been the greatest game of international rugby.
Not quite on a par with France v South Africa last night, where our friends across the channel have left us behind. Still England, it's just about winning.
Haskell to Borthwick. Borthwick goes, the captain this time. Finds support, comes from Doran Jones. Hodgson. Geraghty, might be a bit of space now. Cueto. On to Moody. Banahan waits. Moody's going. Banahan now. Banahan, and there's the try. And finally, Twickenham feeling like it should do. Not just for the players, but for the supporters too.
Road in there. Now, when it's quick ball, Hodgson this time. Geraghty fixes his man. Good ball there, and Moody, he waits and he waits and he waits. Borges gets lost. Wilkinson kicks it. And it doesn't look as if England will lose this game now. Can Argentina come back and draw it?
And Banahan, his 3rd try against Argentina in international rugby, got 2 in the summer, and very wisely making the kick. Rodriguez. Fernandez Lobe says, look, I'll do it for you, don't worry. And it's back on Argentina's side, it's Figueroa, and there's a chance! Cariza on now to Tiesi. Try and conversion to level it. Oh, Campos tried to trap it, didn't quite work. Figueroa. Fernandez. Oh, that's a great line from Aguja. England hanging on to him. Bell goes through, it's a penalty. But 3 not enough for the Pumas here now. Lewis Moody announced as the man of the match, but that matters nothing. It's all about the win for both sides here. England's win or Argentina preventing it and getting the draw. Nearly there. Nigel Owens says it's held up, and England have got there just. And if ever there was a game, a one-off match outside a major competition that England really had to find a way to win, it was this one. They knew it, they've done it, but it was only just. It really was.
Better result, Martin? Better performance?
No, at times it wasn't, and that's clear. You can't defend what happened on the field at times, but once you dig yourself into that hole, a lot of it was individual errors. You're in a tough place, and going into that second half, it was always going to be very, very tight. I mean, I think our guys are pretty could see there's a bit of nerves in the first half and maybe led to some of those mistakes. But once you're in that game, they're putting pressure on you. It's wet. We've made mistakes. It gets very, very tough. So ultimately, it just comes a dogfight and who can win.
You said there were nerves there in the first half. Where did they come from? You told me before the match you weren't under pressure.
I didn't say we weren't under pressure. I said that's what comes with the job. You're under pressure. You know, that's part of being an international. So, and dealing with it. And at times in the first half, we just made individual errors, and they're clear. You can't defend what went on. The guys, I said to them, look, when it gets to that, it's about winning. And we did that at the end. We could have lost it right at the end when they were on there. So it was a tough game. There's no denying that. It was tough to watch from our point of view. I think the players are all happy that they won, but disappointed what they did. So at times it was pretty brutal. We take one good step forward and two back. As I said, ultimately it comes down to trying to win it.
Will Greenwood just said in the studio he felt that was the worst attacking performance he'd seen from England in a long, long time. A, would he be right? And B, how do you put it right?
Well, whether he's right or not, I don't know. I mean, I think in the first half there was opportunities. We probably kicked the ball away a little bit conservative, maybe worrying a bit about the weather. Second half, I think particularly the back three when they counter-attacked did pretty well, but a lot of the time it would just end in a knock-on or we'd lose the ball at the breakdown. And a little bit disappointing, I think, with we were trying to play at times and a lot of their bodies in the back of the ruck, but that's neither here nor there to a degree. So yeah, it was disappointing performance, but ultimately you get where you want to. And as I said, when the pressure's on and the nerves are jangling, it's about winning it.
When you were a captain, Martin, I'm sure you'd have walked into the dressing room afterwards and told your team that was an unacceptable performance. Have you done the same as manager? I
don't think they need to be told. They know. They know in terms of the individuals that made mistakes and how the whole thing came together. They know that. As I said, you ultimately won the game.
Next week, New Zealand. Are you ready for them?
Well, not now. We're pretty tired. We've had a game, but we'll get ready for them this week.
Will you be up to the challenge of New Zealand? Because that's got to be one heck of a game to have where England are at the moment.
I suppose we have to be, don't we? That's why you play the game. We'll see next week when we play the game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry?
Yes, I said thank you.